My favorite part of being a member of this community is the diversity that it offers, and to be able to be challenged on my ideas, on my belief systems, and be able to share those.
I love the fact that conversations are very open, that you can be yourself and be vulnerable.
It's so diverse, so many people from different areas of the world with so many different backgrounds, and some come from academia, some come more from the practice or civil society or policy sectors.
My favorite part of being a member of the Bergman Klein community is to have the opportunity to talk to people with different interests from different countries.
You can meet so many people from all around the world doing wonderful research.
The people I've met through this community include activists and academics and grassroots leaders to really big global thinkers to authors.
I've been working on a book chapter, and it's based on Sub-Saharan African philosophy and how we can use it as a framework to shape how we build technology with human rights in mind.
My current focus is on trust and the evolution of trust and technology as it relates to corporations.
So my research is on the far right, most specifically in Germany as well as in the United States, but also more internationally. And this year I'll focus more on the issue of radicalization.
One of the things I want to study is disinformation, especially in the case of anti-scientific communities, which I call citizen anti-science, such as the Flat Earth Society.
Bergman Klein community has been very tremendous in shaping my research. We've been able to have some of the most prominent speakers and experts on some of these issues, and being able to talk to them and get some background information on why the internet looks the way it did.
Being at the Bergman Klein Center was a life-changing experience because it was the first time that I had the opportunity to share my ideas and to learn from people from a very broad perspective.
I think the Bergman Klein community made my research more international. It made it more meaningful in kind of like the way that the questions that I asked, the interests that I had.
I think it's a good place to brainstorm.
Anybody doing anything related to Internet of Society or technology in society should definitely come here.
The biggest impact of Bergman Klein's international network for me is that you get to meet people from all around the world.
I can go back to my country and spread again the debates and go further with the conversation.
You get to meet and listen to people. You have very different experiences in their life and very different backgrounds, but that all are brought together kind of like by the community that is being created here.
The way that Bergman Klein has helped to build bridges between communities and disciplines, even continents, it's just reflected in the fellows.
After being here and coming back to my country, I had the opportunity to share the experience and to share not only the debates and the points of view of people around the world, but also to share the culture.
It is connecting a very unique set of people, researchers, practitioners, but also even artists, and I think altogether we can look at different things with very different lenses, and this is what makes it amazing.
Bergman for me is a facilitator, or in many different ways.
I've rarely met such a variety of people from a variety of backgrounds working on technology issues.
Of kind of like, like thoughts that I've never had before, of people that I could only meet because I was here.
I think the greatest impact of Bergman Klein's international network is the ability to bring together a group of diverse people.
Being part of the Bergman Klein community helps me connect to new people because there are often people from this community that are at conferences around the world.
I see this a lot in some of the internal conversations we have on different email lists where speakers from different regions comment on a topic, and they bring in their cultural and regional expertise to address an issue.
So it's definitely a connector, but it's also a way to quickly enter into new circles.
When we're looking at making a global impact today, it's so important to have those on and offline pieces with a diverse group of stakeholders, and I think that's exactly what the Berkman Klein Center does.
Being part of a community of thinkers, I think it allows us to be more and to understand different things that we may not even know we don't understand.
Berkman has done an amazing job at opening itself up, at maintaining a grassroots mentality, at creating a culture where people are willing to share with each other.
I think there's so much value in international centers because everything we're talking about today doesn't have local boundaries, right? So even though everything has a local impact, it's felt and reverberated around the world.
The network of centers originated at Berkman Klein as a wonderful idea. It lets you connect with people from all over the world doing some amazing research, and I think this is something that I've never really seen before.
I think the greatest contribution Berkman Klein Center could make to the world is to continue inviting and extending a global conversation and to allow various voices to emerge from different parts of the world.
The fact that it connects so many wonderful people from all over the world, from governments, from NGOs, from academia, from the industry, makes it a very unique and special place that can shape policies.
We can have a more meaningful and sustainable and harmonious conversation in order to address the issues that truly have a global impact.
I think the biggest contribution that the Berkman Klein Center.
People that come here are really trying to change the world for the better and try to think about technology as a tool for change.
If we can bring out more communities like this one of thoughtful, curious, interested people who are working really hard to not necessarily resolve but address these issues in thoughtful ways, I think the world would be much better.
Most of the stuff that I've been doing in the last year or so wouldn't have been possible without Berkman Klein.
It was very important to have the opportunity to discuss my work and my views with my colleagues here.
The impact that we've had with our research would have never been possible in the first place.
The flexibility for me has been quite important because I can go into any topic as far as I need to go.
I think the Berkman Klein Center has always been ahead of the curve, and so I'm really excited to see what stands the center continues to take.
I don't think there are many spaces like Berkman, and there should be more.
It's been a tremendous opportunity of growth, and that's something I think is unique about this center.